Hi Cancer, welcome to Wild Pearl Tarot. Today we're going to be doing a timeless tarot and oracle reading asking what's coming towards you at this time. Whenever you see this, that's when you're meant to find it. So if it doesn't resonate, just leave whatever doesn't resonate for another Cancer out there. Only take what empowers you. That's what this whole channel is about. If you'd like for me to pray for you, if you'd like other Cancers to pray for you as well, go ahead and say hi in the comment section. You're welcome to leave an emoji or share what you're going through, whatever feels comfortable. And that allows us something that we can focus on that represents your energy. And lastly, please hit the like button. If you enjoy this video, help the channel grow and help other Cancers like yourself find the message. By hitting the like button, consider subscribing. Hit the hype button. That's a thing now. Don't know what that's about, but I like it. All right. Starting with the message, the wisdom and messages of the divine are within you, Cancer. That's got High Priestess energy all over it. And then we have feel and allow a deeper sense of peace to fill you now. This is the divine quality. Taurus got that. Feel and allow a deeper sense of peace to fill you now. This is a divine quality. Your last reading, I'll make sure that there's a link to it at the very end of this video. It was very all about peace. It was like, you're going into a good stride, Cancer. You're gonna be okay. You've had some stuff. You've had some stuff this year. But you're going into a good stride. You deserve it. What's coming towards my Cancers at this time? We start with Three of Cups in reverse. Who are these bitches? I know somebody out there laughed. Two of Cups, making new plans. Give me a minute. I'm not even moving forward in this reading until I can figure out what the heck you started Three of Cups in reverse for. What the heck? Okay, listen. I feel like there's somebody in your midst, maybe a friend or somebody, who it doesn't feel evil. It doesn't feel like somebody's just trying to ruin you. But there's just somebody who's not been in alignment with you, not looking out for you. Maybe it's an old friend. Maybe it's somebody you were waiting to come through for something. Maybe you've been there for them, and now there's a couple of your circumstances. There's all sorts of circumstances that could come along with the Three of Cups, with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. It's almost like somebody around you, close to you, is trying to put a wrench in the works, bring something to a halt. They're kind of messing SHIT up for you. They're messing some stuff up for you. We have Two Cups, the Fool, the Eight of Cups, and the Nine of Wands. This is, I think, doubling down on what you believe in regarding a partnership. Here she comes. You know what? Let's let her just stay. Let's just let her hang out. You can't be here, though. I'm sorry, girl. You got to be right over there. We've got a Fool card and leaving something behind, starting a new start. I think that some of you guys, despite what your friends feel like, and despite the opinions swirling around you, somebody close to you would like to put a stop to this. They have opinions. They're like, Cancer, you know what? This person's not good for you. Or Cancer, you know what? You should just take your time and da-da-da-da. You're actually taking your own advice. You're having a new start with somebody, leaving something behind and making new plans. We have the Two of Cups, which is soulmate energy or soul partnership. It doesn't have to be romantic. And despite what your advice or the people around you are trying to do, who act like supporters, you are actually leaving something behind, starting afresh, brand new journey. Fool card and the Eight of Cups. And the Nine of Wands, it's like you're sticking by what you believe in. This is actually a defensive energy and making fresh plans. Why do I feel like you have opinions around you? There are opinions. There might be somebody who's almost trying to sabotage it. Oh, but you know what? I like that we got the Five of Pentacles in reverse. Because when this card is in reverse, it's coming out of a time of misunderstandings, feeling alienated. This is when like you might be even at your workplace or around your friends or family. It's like you're not seeing eye to eye. It can be kind of lonely. Now, if this was a career reading, that card would mean you're coming out of a place of depravity, scarcity with your money and all that. But I feel like, Cancer, I'm talking to the Cancers out there that are coming out of a place of lack of support. People who act like friends, but they're close enough to call your friends, but yet they're not being supportive. We've all experienced that, haven't we, Cancer? You know, people who are close to us, but not necessarily supportive of us. It looks like, despite what they think, you're listening to yourself. And I kind of like that. Why? Because the wisdom and messages of the divine are within you. You know. That has High Priestess energy all over it. I wouldn't be surprised if we got that in your reading. Okay, what's coming next for Cancer? The time of viewing this. Death card came out with the Knight of Cups. Ooh, that's interesting. Tell me more. I think somebody is not showing you what you need to see. This totally has like, nope, you're not talking to me, you're not being clear with me. Somebody's who, by all looks and appearances, are coming forward to show you that they care for you, talk to you about how they care for you, express how they care for you. I think it's coming to an end. It's like a whole era coming to an end with this energy. Because Ace of Swords in reverse, you aren't getting the clarity you need, Cancer. If this was right side up, it'd be like an aha moment. It would be an epiphany. It'd be clarity. And you need clarity on something. You're all in different situations, but the energy is the same. Somebody, despite what they say, despite their vulnerability or their attitude, what they've expressed, you're like, well, this can go nowhere. I'm sorry. This can go nowhere because you are not giving me the clarity I need. So the Death card comes around. And when the Death card comes around, it's not like an ending like we see with the Ten of Swords, or which can be betrayal, or the Ten of Wands, which is like an exhausting chapter that's ended. It's truly a season that is passing. And what we do in the Death card moments is we let go. Doesn't mean that we can't have a different new version or another lifetime with a scenario or a person, but this era is definitely done with this person. So think about that in a scenario. What would happen next, right? Either you tell the person or you don't tell the person, you walk away. Let's see what is happening. High Priestess card underneath the deck, there she is. You're listening to your intuition, despite what anybody around you is thinking. The Lovers card, Gemini energy. This is about a choice. You know, originally the Lovers card was called the Choice. And there was a third person in it. But the Lovers card is talking about alignment. Let's see where it's going. Something's being revealed. You know, Cancer, it seems like you put your foot down. The card that kind of halfway flew out, that was sticking out the side, that was Six of Wands. Victory. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. Ace of Wands, and this is like, nope, this action is not going to go through. This passion is not going to come through. It's all being revealed right now. You have a choice. Friend, you have a choice with the Lovers card. This is not alignment. This is not my vision of the future. This is not how I work in relationships. I'm sorry, boo. This isn't how I do relationships of any sort. These are my standards. Nine of Wands, right? I'm just proud of you. Okay, what's next? Four of Swords. Inner retreat. Sanctuary. Going within. Doing the things that are comfortable. Let's just talk about Cancer. You got it dialed in. The little things that make us cozy and comfortable. Some of you guys are going to experience going into cooler weather. Depends on where you live in the world, but going into the cooler seasons. But regardless of whether the weather is hot or cold, we are going into an era of cozy comforts, tradition, holidays for a lot of with a lot of Western cultures. And I feel like this kind of coexists with all of that. Cancer, you're really good at creating a home and creating a sanctuary, more importantly. So you're going to be doubling down on that. You're going to be focusing on that. Your safe places. You're going to be processing. Not processing with this only, because that's the Nine of Swords. That's anxiety and worry and what if, and it's when our minds get ahead of us. No, you're going to be processing the whole experience, the facts, how they made you feel, what you're grateful for as well. So all the colors of the rainbow with that. You might be thinking outside the box. This may have been the catalyst to make you think outside of tradition or convention, or even your own belief systems. With a Hierophant, Taurus energy upside down, you might be breaking your own personal rules. What else? What about this? Two of Swords flew out. That's curious. If any of you guys do have a Taurus in your life, definitely go check out the Taurus Timeless reading that I just released, or that I'm about to release if it's not out there. Listen, this is interesting. This is talking specifically about a scenario. When you're in there, in the trenches, finding your sanctuary, doing the things that make you feel safe in the world, feel and allow a deeper sense of peace to fill you now. This is a divine quality. You're going to be doing things in your Cancerian world. Maybe that's buying a new fluffy blanket, getting into your favorite TV shows, your comfy clothes, like, decorating your house differently, putting a new coat of paint on the door, whatever it is. While that's happening, you're processing. This is not an extroverted energy. This is interior. This is introverted. You feel like you're up against a tough decision. Blindfold is on because it represents maybe fears that you may be making the wrong decision. So this is a hovering before a decision is made. It's regarding efforts put forward. I think it's this Knight of Cups that you had an ending with, that you had the Death card with. Now that was an era, but you're coming out of a sense of disinterest, out of a place of apathy during this period of time. I think you're starting to feel safe in your own environment. Nobody can do that but you, Cancer. And I think that is what becomes very obvious for you. You're going to be reflecting. And Queen of Pentacles, this could either be an earth sign, or this could be you just becoming more just tuning in to your stability, into your nurturing energy. And you are going to be very much reflecting on this conflict. I think that there's this conflict you might be coming out of, and you may, more importantly, you'll have an interest. You'll be coming out of this place of either disinterest or giving up around this. And I think you're going to have a spark, and you know why. This has got Nine of Pentacles all over it without Nine of Pentacles coming out. I think you're going to get a very strong sense of self. And within that sense of self, you're going to feel safe. And it's going to give you perspective. And now that you have autonomy, you can look at that scenario in a safer light. So now you're looking at the long game, the Ten of Pentacles. What do you really want to invest in? So in short, Cancer, if we were to step back from all of this, embrace your introvertedness, at least for the next couple days or few weeks, whatever feels right. Let yourself process and all this, because there's all this invisible stuff happening, and it's going to give you perspective, not just on the scenario you've just left, but really on the long game, what you want to create, what you want to double down on, and you want to, this is your legacy. This is what you invest yourself in, whether it's physical, like property, or it's people, like family, it's wealth. So allow yourself that introversion, if that's a word. Is that a word? Introversion. At the bottom of the deck, we've got Five of Cups. I feel like this is facing and coming out of any kind of disappointments around this. But it doesn't feel heavy. It doesn't feel negative. It feels like there's a lot of strength coming from you, a lot of discernment. And yeah, let me know how it goes. Sending you love and light. Bye-bye.